Hey everyone, I'm super excited to share you guys my MR2 airbox design. I'm gonna walk you through the process of how I designed it and some of the challenges I ran through, and show you guys the benefits of it and the performance upgrades that come with it. So we first 3D scanned my engine bay, and with the scan from my Raptor 3D scanner from Creality, we were able to get a very great basis of how to design this. So in my free time, I decided to sketch up this airbox that quite didn't work the first time, which I'll go show you the first model that came with that problem. But some of the benefits of a airbox design is to trap the cold air that's coming in. Of the design. Now I added a little flange here and it completely broke while installing. I had a couple pieces here that stuck out a little bit too far, and that caused it to gridlock itself right between it. So it went right here, it completely gridlocked itself between my fuel line right down here, and it was completely stuck no matter what I did, and it decided to snap down here and up here. So we had to go prototype another design. This is my second prototype. Second prototype was made with the same plastic as the red one, which is PLA-HT glass, which is made by Polymaker. It can hold up to 150 Celsius, which is perfect for an engine bay. And the cool part about it is if you put it in the oven, it will heat cure and get allowed to get hotter. So you can actually put it in rougher elements, but I noticed it does get a little bit brittle and you have to keep it dry during 3D printing. But it was no problem because I have a dryer and a well climate control room for my 3D printer. So what I'm gonna do is, I can't do it with one hand, but I'm gonna get the nut onto this bolt, securing the airbox to the mount, and then there's going to be a little hole down here that your MR2 should have the mount because it's part of the engine mount. And I'm gonna get that installed. The airbox is fully installed, everything's to a snug fit. We give it a little shake test. That is solid in there. Now you really gotta get that thing moving at a leverage point, but between these parts it is really in there. Now I'll be posting these files on my Colts 3D profile so you guys can download it for yourself, but I might start manufacturing these parts so you can buy it for your MR2. Currently has the Prime intake housing or intake tube, the aftermarket one, and it should work with any MR2 after that. Completely dodges the fuel lines. As you guys can see, this wire ain't anything. Don't look at that wire. But as you can see, it completely dodges the fuel line, so you can easily install it. Misses your coolant lines, and it was 3D scanned and engineered for this MR2. And it completely dodges everything back there to a good, really millimeter fit, to even over here. It's very nice, and it's actually rubbing right against there as a support, so it works very well. And that is why I designed a airbox, to have no more chance of water getting into my intake and ruining my Gen 4 3S-GTE that I just installed into my MR2.